All right, we made it to Grant Kessel's place, a guy that I've worked with for a few years. And he's got a few cool pieces of machinery we're going to show you. Number one, you're going to see in the background, this would be called a precision hoe, right?
That'd be Concord's precision shank.
Precision shank drill. And they got a really sweet precision air cart, right?
Yep, case precision air 4585.
4585, see? And of course, Quadtrack pulling this. We'll show you that, but first we got to look at some Pro Stitch wheels that he put on his case at each planter. We've got Pro Stitch wheels here. This was something that Grant came to us and said, hey, I'd like to try a better closing system. At the time, what was the reason again? You had the original, right? You had the sealing disc, and then you had that one big tire, right?
Yep, it was original. It was a 1250 design, and we had spiked closing wheels. They were the smaller ones, and we could not keep bearings in them. Something had to give, and so I kind of searched high and low, and I found the Etter piece. So it was a matter of what kind of closing wheels I want to put on. Smooth rubber ones were not going to do the job, I don't think. So I was looking for a spiked closing wheel of some sort, and I found the Pro Stitch ones, and I kind of liked the idea of them. They didn't have long fingers where they dig the seat out. The stitching effect with the offset wheels I think would be a good idea. And then that, and I kind of retrofitted a set of chains on as well. They do an awesome job closing furrow and kind of sealing it up.
Yeah, this is interesting. Now, we had a conversion kit, but it wasn't as adjustable as this Yetter one. And so we're going to be watching this. Maybe this is something we need to offer.
Setup is a little bit of a Frankenstein because these drag chains don't actually match up to the Yetter closing wheel system. You had to drill a bunch of holes to get it to fit in there.
Better in welding, I guess.
Yeah.
And did you guys add is this kind of a liquid fertilizer setup?
The liquid actually was on it. As far as I can remember, we may have put it on a long time ago.
Okay.
I think that's one of my shortfalls right now I'm just kind of dumping it out. I really should have something a little bit better there. On the original system, the tube dropped right in between the two closing wheels. Haven't had any problems, so I haven't really messed with it yet.
Okay. Well, if it's working, run it, right? We'll definitely be watching this closer, and if you guys want to do this, make sure you look us up and give us a call. You can contact us and ask, hey, what would it take to do this? Of course, you're going to get the closers from the tails from Yetter. We can get you those too. We're a dealer for them. And then we've got these Pro Stitch wheels in stock. And of course, we can get you spoked wheels too. Well, I understand there's a disc drill out in the field. Is that your SDX?
Yep, that'll be our SDX 40.
Okay. They're going to fill soon, so we probably should get out there if we're going to see it, huh?
Yeah, we should probably start boogieing out there.
All right. Are you cleaning your Quadtrack?
That Quadtrack versus that Quadtrack.
Oh, whoa! That just zoomed. This thing blew up. Got our beautiful Quadtrack. Bam! The big Quadtrack. So we're gonna ride in this thing out there. Give you guys the full experience. What do I got here? Is this for my golf clubs?
Your long range.
So what do you guys got going on out here?
We're seeding some peas. We got our seed tender and another truck. We're chasing fertilizer with that one, so we're just using that one to fill fertilizer. We got our seed peas and the tender here.
Okay. Nice. Jade here. She's the sister. Three brothers? Three brothers. She's the oldest, so she's in charge.
Exactly.
We got the ADX 3380 cart, and this is the SDX 40 drill. I'm familiar with this because these got our parts on them. You'll notice that they've got our closing wheel here, the bolt-through style, and then we put the bearing in the arm, and then this is a copperhead drill cruiser wheel. So much more robust, a lot better setup. He did all the work, so I'm not going to take any credit for that, but they put the Main pin pivot fix update kit in. How are you liking the Intelligent Ag blocker system?
It's cast me out. I will do it again on the next drill when we end up upgrading or get something different.
Yeah, good.
The relative flow feature of it, it's pretty awesome. It kind of gives you a rough gauge if something else is going on, even if you don't have total blockage somewhere. You can tell if you're having metering issues or if you have an airflow issue. A lot of the times you find some differences in the airflow and it's nothing. It usually ends up being something.
That's what we've heard from a lot of guys. The system doesn't lie to you. It's telling you what's going on. So Russell's gonna ride in the semi truck back, and we're gonna go get a gauge wheel. You know how that happens, gauge wheels just randomly fall off. So the neat thing about this drill is this was a seeder that was just being thought of when I was leaving Amity, and Amity eventually took over the Concord name before getting sold to Vaterstad. And that's a pretty neat drill. That's a precision shank. It actually follows the ground better than just a normal hoe drill. And it's got disc levelers and all these great features that really make it shine. All right, we found our gauge wheels. They found theirs in the field, but then we also grabbed the one I have for test. We're gonna throw that on and run that for a while, and they'll tell me how it does.